So my name is Logan Gomez. I'm an ex-athlete, quarterback slash wrestler, baseball player, track and field. Um, Played basketball. Uh, Actually won a championship my senior year in the rest on the wrestling team. I was the captain. I was also the varsity quarterback my senior year, running back the year before that. I played a little ball at Stanford, a couple camps, 3 camps to be exact. USA football camp. I've been there twice. And I wrestled in junior college for Cuesta College under Joe Dansby. My original coach is Larry Rodriguez. He was my high school coach. And then, actually, a member of my family, one of my uncles, my last name is Gomez, by the way. He runs a program named G Style Wrestling. He gave me an opportunity to wrestle there and ended up doing pretty well. I won Beat the Streets in San Francisco, and really it heightened my skills. But there's no other great than people who just dive into the athletics. I'm also a musician. I really, really like gaming. I'm a Call of Duty player. I'll give you that. So my name is TNX Nike. If you ever want to follow me or play with me on COD Mobile, go ahead and add me. I'm Awkward Skyline. Who else? Weird Illusions is one of my friends, Jordan Harrison. He is actually a pretty good guy. He was my gaming buddy, and we used to kick it. I got this little friend who's a Mac. His name's Fabian. He doesn't really. He has kids and stuff. All my friends have kids, So I'm just working on this whole content creation. According to dictation, I'm a non-mainstream celebrity. So, I'm figuratively famous. I really like to mourn for my father, who I lost these past 3 years ago. So he was my best friend. We were a joint at the hip. We used to go watch movies. He was my coach. He was my support system. He was my idol. And a lot of people don't know that. But I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area. I did play my ball at Gonzales High, and then Cuesta, obviously, in San Luis Obispo. I've been to Hartnell College in Salinas, and I've also attended Chabot College, where Tom Hanks was a student there, so it's his alma mater. I was invited to Occidental College to play wide receiver. It's a D3 school, Barack Obama's alma mater. It was actually during the Barack Obama administration, so that was pretty, honorary. I received multiple awards for my athletics and my scholar, awards. I was offensive MVP my senior year, and I was also I got a coach's award for wrestling my senior year, so it felt really good, to be an athlete. I swam. I was also a swimmer as a child, taekwondo, all that stuff, and um, I'm still, working on my music, my content. You can catch me at TNX Nike on Instagram, or Logangomezzz7 with 3 Z's, or Logan Christopher Gomez 7, just 1 7, and Logan's Lo-Fi, where I post all my lo-fi content. It's really, the internet is the thing, right? So it makes me feel good and better to get the things that I like and the people that I really. Hold on, I'm changing my song, but it really just gives me a presence. I feel. I'm not trying to make anybody jealous. I'm not trying to be super famous. I just really want to, explore my horizons. So, I'm sitting at a bank account of about, a little over 300,000. I'm working, on gaining that. I collect Social Security income due to a disability I have. I'm not willing to speak about that right now. It's mental disability, not physical, but I'm still not willing to speak about it. And I basically confide in my mom. And I'm a sober living environment right now. I preach sobriety. I go to AA, NA meetings. I'm back and forth. So it's really right now I'm living in Yuba City. So this is actually, I've never really been out of California besides Arizona or Reno for a wrestling tournament. I got a lot of wrestling friends. I post style videos of my outfits. I have a friend named Nimai Burrows who you should really check out. He's a really good rapper. but he's kind of a young Kid Cudi, and he's got his own style. I mean, I remember when I had $200 in my bank account. So I just want you to know that it is possible to earn revenue from this stuff, and creating content is not a joke. And I take pride in it. And I'll always, live up my dream of, one day walking in the streets of New York as a famous man. So, no matter what dictation says, I'm going to continue to work. No matter what the internet says, how many Logan Gomez's, how many Logan Christopher Gomez's there are, I'm not going to stop, because I was given this name. It's my ability to go and rep it out, like just like bench press, because that's what I was doing. I was bench pressing in high school. I was squatting. I was deadlifting. I played football since I was a boy. I played baseball since I was a boy. And again, I'm a gamer. Uh, and I guess this is the non-team part of my life where, so as an addict, at a certain point in my life, I was just kind of working on like trying to sober up, and I've achieved that, so I feel that's pretty good. And but that part of that was not being able to accept the fact that fleeting and jumping, as in teleportation, is a real thing, because I've witnessed it with myself. Those are the abilities I have. That's the fact of the matter is that's who I am. I can show you this big old coaching ring I got on, Gonzales High, brand new football stadium. Shout out Arthur Berlango, by the way, for helping us build that. But yeah, I mean, just it's really different, being famous and being young. I'm only 27, so I've been through a lot, but especially the whole like power side of it isn't really working for me. Like I'm not one to express what I do in front of the Hewitts, or what I do behind the scenes in the back roads, and which is fleet and jump. And that's how I feel. If nobody wants to continue the sport of jumping, that's fine. I'm a fan of the movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen. That's my favorite movie. Grew up to play it. And if you want to fleet, hit me up, Midnight City, man. So thanks, but I will do this one thing. I'm gonna play you one of my tracks, and I'm gonna hope you like it. So here we go. I'm gonna take out my earphones here. So here we go. I'm gonna play my best song that I got right. Here we go. Let me see. Yeah. This one's called Call of Duty. Like I'm an American sniper, this dictation's fuck will be calling no real. But I'm not five. 7 years found, man. I did a higher record than LeBron. 6, 8, 1 shot. Then I hit the dragon of 2 shots, 1 kill, hit 2 birds with 1 stone. And the creator, I wear my green and my purple all the time. I ain't pushing contact. Here's another one. I'll show you one more before we go on. Give me 1 second. Everything to do is write music. I'm a This one kind of sounds like a little Joey Badass. I don't know if you know who Joey Badass is, but he's one of my favorite rappers. So here you go. Yeah. The direction they have to take away my day. Every single day I hit the vape and continue into the brain. It's hard to give up. Nothing was the same ever since you left. I'm thinking of days when I was 17 committing death. But thank you for this stream. Thank you. I always be an artist, musician, gamer, athlete, and content creator and digital creator. And I'm personally risen. I'm self-made. So if you ever have a question or you need help on creating content, let me know. My name is Logan Gomez, and I'm signing in.